What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Serie career mode. This is episode number 13. Yep, got it right today, and it's the penultimate episode of Season 2. We're heading into it on the back of our win over Empoli. I mean, we're still in the hunt, let's just say that. Today we've got 10 games of Serie A remaining, and we're going to play 8 of them, getting through to our final 2 at home to Roma and away against Bologna. We're right now on the table. Again, 2 wins in our last 3 games. I sound a bit defeatist, but I really shouldn't be. We're only 4 points off Napoli. The thing that really hurts us, though, of course, is the fact we're guaranteed to finish below them if we finish level on points due to their head-to-head record. But 10 games to go. If we go on a winning run, you just never know. We might sneak into that 7th and final European spot. So we have loads of games to get through, 8 to be exact. Let's crack straight on. Our first game is Frosinone. Right now, rock bottom of the Serie A, only 3 wins in 28. Or if we don't win this game at home in Udine, then for sure we'll have absolutely no chance. Let's start to run off with a victory in our 3rd in 4 games for Udinese. There's some tough games in our final 10, don't get me wrong, but also a few games I'm looking at, such as this one. This one out of all the 10, the easiest, and saying, we should win this. You know, we really should win this. And I would say in the final 10, 8 wins will be enough. There we go. So if we can start the run off with a victory, and again, 3 wins in 4, we know how OP form is. This is a great chance here to get ahead of steam going into the final 10. Samaj with the opener. His first goal of the season now. And we have the early lead here. A big win will do us the world of good to our confidence. With what is going on there, we'll take it. Banda, surely, first goal for the club. First goal for the club. Oh, what an awful miss. This game has allowed me to give a breather for a couple of starts. It should be, oh wow, what a wonderful goal. A comfortable victory, and instead should have gone 2-0 up, and now we're back on level terms. Yeah, there's no Querfeld, there's no Profundi. And there's no clean sheet either. That is a gift for Frosinone. Should have been 2-0 up instead. We're right back on level terms. If we don't win this game, forget it. We've got no chance of 7th. Granted, I know sometimes these can be the hardest games to win, but ultimately can't afford not to win this one, because by definition there will not be an easier game than this between now and the end of the season. Bound to go right. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. This time, mate. There we go. Not going to miss twice. I didn't realise this when I signed him. He's a little lad. He's only 5'4", so not going to win many aerial duels. But for the second time in this game here, I often talk about it. Like, don't worry about what you're bad at. You know, focus on what you're good at. Lorenzo's a giant. He's the one that's going to, you know, go up for the aerial duels. But Band, he's the one you play in behind and utilise the pace. The dude's rapid. No. Oh my goodness gracious me. Shocking. Defensively. Absolutely woeful. Dear oh dear. Yeah, if we can't win this game, forget it. Forget it. We've got a 0 chance. 2 separate leads against the side, bottom of the table at home. Surrendered them both. Napoli looking at us and thinking, these guys? Really? Taking 7th? I don't think so. Someone's got to get up there. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness gracious me. Yeah, forget it. Like, seriously, this is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Just, oh my god. Give Napoli 7th. Give Napoli 7th. Nice little mini run of 2 in 3, but this is just embarrassing. I mean, my target at the start of the season was top 10, and even that I thought would be a really good achievement. To this day, I have no idea how on earth the board thought we were good enough to be in. Again, I'll say it, it's not even top 7, it's top 6. 3-3. What's the meaning of defense? These two teams do not know it. We've got 12 to go. 12 to go. See you, Banda. There's Lorenzo. Got to finish. Bailed out with 10 to go, courtesy of the Giant. What a let-off. You know that meme of the guy? A win is a win. A win is a win. That is how I'm feeling. We've got to come from behind to beat a side rock bottom of the table after conceding 3. But a win is a win. A win is a win. 3 in 4 to be exact as well. And I guess you could say we're still in it. Still, wins are indeed wins. 9 games to go. Gap cut to a point. And to be fair, we're only 6 off Roma as well. So we're not technically even out of the top 6 place right now, but really my eyes are locked on 7th, and I'm trying not to look anywhere else. Following game, Como away should be a banker here against the new promoted side, going for our 4th win in 5 games and trying to extend what has been a nice mini patch of form. Forza Udinese. Yes, Como, Venice and Parma all going to the Serie A for next season. 2 places in beautiful locations and an iconic kind of 90s team. I'm looking forward to watching the Serie A next season. It should be a lot of fun. And whether these guys can stay up or not, I guess we'll see. But in this game, 19 minutes in, they need to win to try and pull themselves away from the bottom 3, and they're in front by a goal. My defence recently has just been absolutely shambolic. I'm just not a back 3 kind of guy, you know. I just don't do well with it, as that shouldn't have snuck in but did. Gashi, he's been alright this season, but there have been a few goals he's let on where I've been like, yeah, a sub 70 overall goalkeeper in the Serie A, what am I expecting? 2-0, and Zamora says, F it, I'll do myself. What a goal from the English-born Zimbabwean international. 2-1. Lovric, Luka, Pras. Now Prati carries it through. Fundi, Luka, nice build-up, just couldn't pull the trigger. And as things stand, it seems as though 25 to go. The best we can do is battle back from 2 goals down to claim a point. Won't be ideal, but at least it's something. Simone goes all the way, off the bar. And Ebosele, go and get a shot away, son. Good save. And turn behind for a corner. 20 minutes to try and grind out a point. Let's go on. Saz, we'll have that. Simone wants it quickly. And if I can quickly switch to Ebosele and send it down the line. Oh, nicked away from Pafundi. And we'll get it back. It's literally just all one-way traffic here. Literally just, it's just all. Yes, Como, Udinese, sorry. It was going to happen at some point. 12 to go. Come on, let's win this. I think that's probably going to do it, to be honest. Ball slid through. Ebosele, who's now RCB, wins it back. We might get one last chance. We've got to get it forward. Got to get it forward quickly. Luka. Zamora, can you get there? No. And that is going to do it. From 2-0 down to claim a point. I mean, you could say fair play for the resilience, but you can't drop points like this, considering our record against the teams above us in the table, and expect to take out the teams above us in the table and finish 7th. John Zamora, one-man army, single-handedly claims a point, but it's still 2 points dropped. And just before the game against Juventus, I didn't think this was going to happen this season, but Mattia De Luca, 16 years old, I thought he'd wait until he turned 17 at the earliest. Normally youth players don't ask for a pro deal until they're at least 17, but De Luca thinks he's ready, and we got to give him a pro deal, otherwise he'll walk out on a free. I think he's got the exciting prospect tag as well. But just for those curious, I think I mentioned this before, but like basically if you promote a youth player midway through the season showing great potential, come the start of the new season, they'll probably have a potential downgrade. As EA don't take into consideration when they officially sign a pro deal. They'll just look at the player, see they didn't play much, and then decide to downgrade, which is so frustrating, nothing you can do about it. Anyway, 3 more scouting updates as the loan offer comes in from Salernitana. Actually, I really like that. A Serie B side. Let's try and loan in there for a couple of years in Salerno. But 3 more scouting updates. We're from Italy. There's a couple of players here that do look really good, but in particular, Mattia Bianco, who looks absolutely fantastic. We'll continue scouting for now. And from Austria, well again, this is why I've been trying to drill this point home. I know I sound like a broken record when I say it, but because of the simplicity of youth scouting, it's why I always say creme de la creme. Look at the amount of Austrian talents we picked up here. We could have had Fabio Ega, who to be fair still might make it, but his potential is going to be far lower now than a couple of players here, in particular, Constantine Frank, who looks even better. If you see a player and you're like, oh, he's really good, but he doesn't wow you per se, in my opinion, I wouldn't give him a scholarship. I'd wait, because the chances are you'll find someone even better not before long. And from Slovenia, we shall continue the scouting on these 6 players here. and see how they look after one more month, which I think will be our final one of the mission. So in the academy right now, just the one player remaining, that is Ricardo Romano, 82, 94 potential. That range should start to tighten a little bit, but looks very good indeed, in my opinion, as either a DM or a CB. Right, following game, it is Juve at home, so another big comes from De Luca from Cagliari this time. Juve at home, and heading into this one here, we're still in this, but that was a massive missed opportunity away at Lake Como. Now 3 behind Napoli with 8 to go. And if we are to make it, because of the head-to-head record, I think we need to win at least 6 of the remaining 8. And that is an incredibly tough ask, especially starting with the current league leaders. Juventus in Udine, where again, 6 wins in 8, I'd say, is a requirement to make it from here. Can we start off with a win against the current leaders? Probably not, but you never know, right? Forza Udinese. That's a nice ball through. That's Mikel Marino. Crossfields out wide towards Timothy Weah. I was about to come out with Pongracic, and then I realised that's one of the reasons why back threes don't suit me. I'm too eager to go and meet a player, and Keane drills it in. And right before the break, in the first half, I defended really well. All it takes, how often do I say this, man? I said this in the last episode. All it takes is one chance at an ultimate to get a goal. You might need several. They only need one. And it's what makes it such a difficulty. One lapse of concentration, one error, one super strike from range, doesn't matter. Once the goal's gone in, at times that's all they'll need. Oh, no. Oh, it's too easy. Far too easy. Look at that. Vlahovic with the second, game over. Against the leaders, didn't feel confident regardless, but man, oh man. Just, I don't know. To be fair, even if we don't finish in a European place, I still think the board will keep us on because our off-the-pitch objectives, I think all but one have been hit. But it's just, I don't know, man. We had a chance, but that chance is quickly disappearing before our eyes. So we've got a corner, Prati to take, and you know who I'm aiming for in the middle here. Oh, ridiculous. I'm not even one bit surprised. It's goal 7 for Xhaka. You know, in the last episode, I wrote in the description box, I don't know if anyone saw that, but I genuinely think Xhaka could get over 10 goals a season from CB, and all of which coming from dead ball situations. He is that good. But right from kickoff, I've literally just let Vlahovic go all the way and make it 3-1. My defense recently has been absolutely embarrassing. It's 3 at the back. I can't play 3 at the back. I'm just awful. Absolutely awful. With no official fullbacks in my team. Just can't. Oh, what a ball that is, to be fair. I mean, what, seriously, what? What can you say about that? I mean, that is just an absolutely inch-perfect ball into the middle. And Rabiot makes it 4. It's funny, but I actually thought it would be better defensively this year as well because, granted we lost Silvestri, but, we got Simone in for the kid in this game there, and he shipped 5 goals. And Xhaka's gotten better, Querfeld's gotten better. We've brought in Pongracic from Lecce, who's now 80 overall as well. Zamora and Eboselli have both gotten better on the flanks too. And yeah, our defense has gotten weaker. Make it make sense. 5-1. 5-1. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. League leaders or not, this is pathetic. And on the back of Napoli's win against Frosinone, the gap is now 6. And because of the head-to-head record, it's basically an extra point, so that's 7. And with 7 to go, I think we might need to be inch perfect, 100% in order to leapfrog Napoli. I'm just not sure we're going to do it now, but we'll keep fighting until it's mathematically over. Following game, Sampdoria away as we take on Andrea Pirlo's side on the road. Forza Udinese. Yeah, running over Serie and keep going for Fundi. Oh, pretty done. First shot, first goal, perfect start. Like I said, we'll go until the KO blow has been delivered. Profundi with the opener. Been a while since the goal, 1-0. It's his 10th goal of the season now for Simone. Got off to, again, a red-hot start. He had like 5 in 7. And since then, he slowed down, but he's still been, without a shadow of a doubt, one of our best players, if not our best player. I don't think anyone in the back line is in the contention for player of the season, though, because it seems to every time an attack's on our goal, it's going to end up in the back of our own net. I just can't defend. Literally cannot defend. John Zamora, it's just... What a run for the English-born Zimbabwean, man. He's gone through the net as well. This dude can literally do everything. Udinese back in front. When I take over a team, I don't like to change their formation. I don't like to change their way they're set up. You know, I want to try and maintain that. And Udinese are no exception, even though it's free at the back, and I'm just not a free at the back kind of guy. It's the way they have their team shape set up, and thus I wanna stick with it. I just can't do it. I literally just cannot defend with just 3 centre halves and no official fullbacks. It's just not for me. It really isn't, because my CBs just constantly get dragged a little bit out wide. That leaves space in the middle, and more often than not, that's exploited and beaten. Zamura though, this dude off the bar. He's unbelievable. 2-2, but yeah, we could score 6 goals. Chance I'll concede 7. I cannot keep the ball out the back of my net. Marcelo. Lorenzo, great turn. Profundi. Oh, it's a goal glut today. 5 goals in 29 minutes. This is absolutely unbelievable, honestly. Like, football 101. Can't defend, score more. I think one thing that doesn't help is that we haven't got like a proper anchor man. Oh my goodness, great. This is pathetic. An actual anchor man in our midfield trio. So I think for next season, I mean, let's be honest, we're not going to be in Europe next season. I think for next season, that's going to be our #1 target in the summer window. I need an anchor man. You know, we got Pras, Prati, and Samardzic or Lovric, who are our normal midfield trio, and they're good. Prati's a nice little DLP. Pras has got a ton of energy as well, but none of them are like what you call certified anchor man. So just sit back and protect. That is going to be our #1 target in the summer. Zamura sends Profundi down the line, in behind Wharton. Go on, go on, go on. All the way, son. Oh, God. 7 goals in 44 minutes. You've always got to bet the over when you bet on Udinese. We can't defend. I'm just realising too, that is, I think, our first hat-trick of the save. And it came in 1 half as well. Lorenzo! Come on! 2-goal cushion for the first time. Luca makes it 5-3. What a game! Oh my goodness, what a ridiculous game. 8 goals in an hour. And more to come. He's not the best defender, but he certainly can score a header. Oh, this has got to be a contender for highest scoring game I've had. Oh, what a wonderful breakaway. Booter off the bench. Given space to go all the way. Oh, off the post. And that's the funny thing. It's been 9 goals tonight. But really, there should have been more. Absolutely ludicrous. One of the most open games of FC I've ever played. That's got to be a contender, if not my highest scoring game of FC ever. But Simone got 3 of those 9. And 3 of our 6. 6 goals scored. 3 conceded yet, but football 101. Can't defend, score more. Message received by Simone Profundi. And we're still in this, bouncing back with a win after none of our last 2. And as we see, De Luca agrees to join Salernitana in the summer for a couple of years. 6 games to go. Gap remains at 6 after Napoli won in Como. And now taking on a side in 3rd place and trying to cling on to a Champions League spot. Atalanta at home. And after 1 win in 3 and a crazy amount of goals conceded recently, I really don't fancy our chance here against a side that knocks out of the cup as well. But we'll fight until it's mathematically over. Forza Udinese. The thing that I'm most hopeful of is, as we know, form is so OP, not just for your team but for AI clubs as well. If Napoli have a couple of losses on the bounce, I mean, they might have a poor end of season run, and let's say hypothetically we can go on a good run, then that does give us a chance. But realistically, that's the only scenario where I can see us making it from here. 2 very big ifs. So let's just say I'm not overly confident. But like I said, man, fight till the end. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Lorenzo! 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 Fight till the end! It's all you can do! Corner. 11 to go before the break. Still leading by 1. And as things stand, getting our revenge on the side that dumped us out of the cup. Prati to Xhaka once again! The cheat code! Unstoppable! Udinese 2-0 up! Top 3 easiest jobs in the world. Mattress tester, fast food quality checker, Udinese corner kick taker. All you got to do is be the first man. You got the job, because all you've got to do is throw the ball into the middle, and Xhaka is going to win the header 9 times out of 10. And for the first time in God knows how long, we were brilliant defensively there. A shutout, a rare clean sheet, and a 2-0 victory for back-to-back wins. We ain't giving up just yet. And unfortunately, after the game, we do see that Lamech is going to leave after just 3 months handing in a transfer request. And I said this before, I don't mind when it's situation specific, but 3 months? Really? And you're going to throw your toys out the pram in 3 months? Really? Come on. Come on. Like, at least see out the season before thinking about leaving. Come on. Anyway, following game, Genoa away, going for our 3rd straight victory as Roma now dropped to 7th, and the gap is cut to 5. We still need to be perfect, but we've still got that outside shot. Forza Udinese. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm all for players asking to leave when they're not getting game time if it's situation specific. I don't mind it. But in situations like this, it's like, you know, come on. You've signed a 5-year contract. Let me say that again. A 5-year contract. And you're going to tell me within the first 12 weeks, because you haven't started every single game, you're going to request to leave. Really? It's just a bit too unrealistic. It's a good idea from EA. To make squad roles more important, but it's just too quick at times. Far too quick. The worst one I ever had was in my Swansea career mode earlier this year with Evan Ferguson. Brought a guy in. He'd started every single league game, but I think he'd only started one of my CL group games, and thus he decided to request a transfer after signing a 5-year deal. I was like, he's only been here 6 weeks. Don't throw in a lead here. Don't throw in a lead. Very tight game, this one. It's one of those where there's not that many chances. Oh, well done, Gashi. Excellent stop on Friendroop, I think it was, to keep us still leading by 1. And with 31 minutes to go, if we can see this out, back-to-back clean sheets and 3 straight victories. What a time to go into a great run of form. I'm not sure what's more surprising. Back-to-back clean sheets, 3 wins in a row, only 1 loss in 6, or the fact we're still in the hunt with 4 games to go. We're still to rank outside, but like I said, it ain't over till it's over. Fight till the end. And Napoli got a win, although Roma were held in a Rome derby. So that means that just before our penultimate game today at home to Inter, which is a massive game, the gap is cut to 3. I don't know, man. 4 games to go. I would say Simone now wants to leave as well. This is not the time, guys. Like, seriously, we've got the slimmest chance of doing it. This is not the time, guys. Can you not just wait until the season's over? Right, our final 3 scouting updates. We're from Italy. I think I'll just give the 1 scholarship out. There's a couple of goalkeepers that look quite good here, but again, because of the gash, you've got to remember that we've got a man who's currently our number 1 anyway through the academy. There's no point in getting someone else. But I'll give Matteo Bianco a scholarship, and that'll be the final one from Italy this year. And from Austria, again, looking for that creme de la creme. A couple of players that continue to look incredibly good, but the best of which, one of the highest market valuations I've ever seen on a youth player. Konstantin Frank looks the absolute best. Jakob Reiter could be okay, but the overall's not the best. I think I might go on to Tim Fritz as well, because the potential's still really good. But, yeah, that's why I said, man, like, Fabio Ega looked amazing to begin with. But this is why we didn't give him a scholarship straight away. We found someone even better, at least in terms of potential. Well, 2 actually, with Konstantin as well. And from Slovenia. Well, I said when we found those 2 gems early, I don't mind if we don't find anyone else, because we've already been blessed from this country. And in the end, that is going to be the case. Miran Novak could be quite good, but again, we've already found 2 excellent Slovenians earlier, so I'm okay. Ending the mission there. So that's it for the youth scouting this year. And the players in the academy now, Konstantin Frank, 69 overall already. Absolutely superb. Look at that, 82 ball control at 17. Matteo Bianco. I find so many CAM/CFs in this year's FC though. And Ricardo Romano and Tim Fritz looking the best. Well, all the 4 so far in the academy. Fingers crossed, touch wood, none of which asked for a pro deal. Right, penultimate game today. It is indeed Inter at home. 10 points behind Juve. I don't think they're going to make the run for the title now, but they do want to try and submit the top 4 place, whereas we, on a great run, want to do everything we can to stay in the hunt for a top 7 place. But like I said, if we're going to do it, I think we need to win all of our remaining 4, starting here against Inter, going for our 4th straight win. And then over to this over, Forza Udinese. To be fair to Simone, I don't really mind that one, because we brought him in with the promise of being our number 1. And he's watched a 17-year-old goalkeeper start ahead of him in almost every single game. I've started him in a couple of games, but yeah, that one to me, like I said, that's I don't mind that. You know, if it's situation specific, I really don't mind it. Anyway, 33 minutes in, and to be fair to the Gash, he's now got to 70 overall, so +4 for the year in terms of his growth. Not sure if he'll grow any more between now and the end of the season, but even so, oh, he's not going to do much about that. Scored a hat-trick against me in a reverse fixture. He continues to terrorise me. Marcus Thuram makes it 1-0. Pongracic to Zamora. Into Pras. And now Luca. Ah, oh, so well done. Brilliantly done. And, well, that's not quite how I drew it up. But if it goes in, it goes in. As simple as that. 35 on the clock. Back on level terms, but again, even though ordinarily a draw in a game like this would be a superb result, I think it's only going to be wins from here on out to get us there. So we've got to push for the winner. Pongracic to Pras and the Austrian to Zamora. Now Luca and Prati. Here's the shout of man on. Don't know how you say that in Italian, but he heard it. Oh, Luca. Okay. Oh, off the bar! Press off the bar! What a goal that would have been. He hasn't scored in ages. Off the woodwork. Oh, what a game winner that would have been. We've won a free kick just a couple of yards into the Inter half. Final chance. Just going to have to float it in and hope for the best. In it goes. Keeper's ball all day. Ordinarily, a draw against Inter is a fabulous result. Unfortunately, because of the situation, it doesn't feel like it. Bow back to claim a point. No losses in 4. 1 defeat in 7. And 10 points taken for a possible 12 in our last 4 as well. And yet it feels like a loss. Let's do one more. We're still in it, but we've got to win the final one today. Otherwise, it's over. Yep, our final game today will end on this. 3 to go. We are 5 behind both Roma and Napoli. Though we do have the game in hand on the latter. So it's not over yet. But in order for us to do it, we need to be perfect in our final 3. Starting with this one, the penultimate away day of the season. Hellas Verona on the road. Failed to return to winning ways here. And because of the head-to-head record, it's basically all over. Got to return to winning ways here. Forza Udinese. It's lovely to be going into good form, don't get me wrong, but it's just the timing of this, really. Like, what a ball ever, Serie. We've left it too late. Or at least we might have done. Lorenzo, just one player in a month, puts us in front 17 minutes in. So yeah, his form's been really good recently. And Udinese have the lead. Yep, final 3 games. Win them all, and I think we might sneak in. Fail to win them all, we ain't going to do it. Because don't forget, our final game... I'm not sure if I already showed it, but our final game... Oh, Luca! 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 Oh, is actually against Roma. So, yeah, I mean... Or is it the following games against Roma? We got Roma in our final 2 anyway, so... Hold on. Oh, it's Pras fires wide. We're guaranteed, if we beat them, to at least cut the gap on them by 3 with a win against them. And then if we beat Bologna and they lose, we'll do it. So that's the thing, man, because we still got to face Roma. It hinges, a lot of it hinges on that game. If we beat Roma, I think we might do it. If we don't beat Roma, then for sure it's not going to happen. Pras to Buta. Luca's onside. Profundi, hold your run. Oh, what a save. I think we're going to need a second. I just feel it. I can see Divock Origi popping out with a late one as he loves to do. So with that being the case, I think we need a second. Get that and we should get the win, but fail to do that. And I think we'll drop the points here. And that will surely see us miss out on a chance with 2 games to go. This is it. Roma, Napoli, we ain't giving up. It took an awful long time to get our form sorted, but after 4 wins in 5 and just 1 loss in 8, finally, Udinese have clicked. Unfortunately, it might be a little too late. 2 games to go. We are still 2 points behind Roma and Napoli, but because we face Roma in the penultimate game of the season, it does mean if we do win back-to-back, we're guaranteed to finish no lower than 7th place. The question is, can we pull out of the bag in crunch time and qualify for a European place with 2 games to play? Well, that will do it for today's episode of the Serie A career mode, guys. So massive thank you for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed. If you have done, please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the season finale. Again, 2 to go. Roma at home, Bologna away. Win them back-to-back, and we're guaranteed to finish no lower than 7th. But lose to Roma in the first of the final 2, and it's surely all over. Season finale with European football on the line. Come in next. Have a great day. Much love, and I'll see you for it very soon.